Pros and cons of owning Pembroke Welsh Corgi. Dogs of any size or breed can be wonderful pets, however, there are certainly some that are more common than others. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi, often known as a Corgi, a Corgi puppy, and a Corgi, is a dog breed that is rapidly rising in popularity in the United States. These small dogs are recognized for their enormous personalities despite their diminutive appearance, making them great companions for active families. Pembroke Welsh Corgis are famous for being Queen Elizabeth's preferred breed of dog. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi is a joyous, energetic dog that makes a great pet for anyone who likes to have a good time. These adorable dogs are always up for a good time, thanks to their short legs, cute looks, and nimble bodies. Each dog is one of a kind thanks to the double coat that comes in a rainbow of hues. Those who are prepared to put in the effort to train their dog will have a friend for life. And this video is all about the things owners should know about Pembroke Welsh Corgi before bringing him into your home. So let's just get started. Pros. They have a short temper, which can make them seem like they're not as friendly or cuddly as other dogs. However, it's important to remember that Pembrokes are actually very sweet and loving dogs. They're just protective of their owners and want to make sure everyone is safe. Pembrokes are extremely intelligent dogs who love playing games and learning tricks. This makes them great for both work and play. Pembroke Welsh Corgi are a loyal and energetic companion. They are excellent watchdogs and will bark to alert you to any danger or intruder. Because of their intelligence and high energy levels, Pembroke Welsh Corgis make great therapy dogs. They also make wonderful hunting dogs with an uncanny ability to find small game in the woods. They're adorable. Who doesn't love a Corgi? They can be house-trained, which is probably good for your wallet. They're very sweet and loyal companions. If you have kids, they'll make great babysitters. Cons. They can be difficult to housebreak because they don't like to soil their beds. If you have a yard or garden, you may have more success with this breed than if you live in an apartment complex or high-rise building with no yard space at all. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi is not hypoallergenic, so it will shed hair around the house and on furniture throughout the year if left uncared for too long, about twice as long as most other breeds. This is why it's important to clean up after your dog more often than most other breeds. The more often you do this, the less shedding there will. Pembroke Welsh Corgi can be very active and require lots of exercise. They are also susceptible to certain health issues, including hip dysplasia and epilepsy. They need lots of attention and exercise to stay healthy and happy. You need to be able to afford all the healthcare costs associated with a dog of this breed. Rundown of the professionals of Corgis. Number 1. Corgis love a great deal of friendship. The Corgi adores the kinship part that comes while you bring this variety into your life. They are canines that are generally anxious to satisfy their people, and that implies you will have a splendid character close by for quite a while. They love to go on terrific undertakings, so a stroll around the area is just the beginning of what they appreciate. You will see them needing to go for rides, going for strolls in the forest, and investigating your lawn with your organization at whatever point you can set aside a few minutes. Number 2. This breed is uncommonly shrewd. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi and the Pullover Welsh Corgi are two of the most brilliant canine varieties that you will at any point get to meet. Some portion of their insight profile comes from the grouping senses reproduced into them since the beginning. In the event that you're that little and going head-to-head against enormous animals, you must be brilliant to keep away from those weighty hooves. In the event that you offer illustrations that are successive and predictable, your little guy can advance nearly anything. They likewise have a strong food drive, so you can utilize that characteristic immediately to start compliance guidance. Number 3. Corgis are friendly canines who love a decent head scratch. The friendship that your Corgi offers is a two-way road. They maintain that you should be social with them, yet they are truly friendly consequently. This breed will in general, in all actuality, do well when there are different canines in the home. Their crowding impulses will transform them into chasers, so you can hope to see races around the house when their energy levels are high. In the event that you have a feline at home, this game will happen as often as possible. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi loves to pursue every one of different canines at the off-chain park in view of this benefit. You additionally should be ready to have your new companion pursuing you around the house any place you go. They love to be a shadow, inquisitive to see what you're doing, and in the event that any treats will advance down to the floor. Number 4. Their interesting look makes this breed famous with nearly everybody. Individuals get a remove from the state of a Corgi's butt, since it is molded like a heart when the canine is looking great. A peculiarity even has its own hashtag on Instagram. Since their tail is for all intents and purposes non-existent, a blissful little guy will give you a full-body squirm all things considered. It is quite possibly of the most one-of-a-kind and charming way that this breed loves to show their appreciation for your consideration. At the point when you can give back in kind, then, at that point, you'll find that these canines are perhaps of the most steadfast variety that you could bring back out of the blue. Number 5. They have the character of a German Shepherd. You'll see Corgi proprietors some of the time alluding to their canine similar to a smaller than expected German Shepherd. A piece of this portrayal is because of their actual appearance. Their gag, coat, and ears are basically the same as the bigger varieties in the crowding bunch. Indeed, even the character of the Pembroke Welsh Corgi is like the greater canines. Since they are on the more modest size, any individual who has at any point contemplated having a German Shepherd will observe that a Corgi is a genuine trade-off that will satisfy everybody. Number 6. It is extremely simple for Corgis to become overweight. At the point when a Corgi isn't getting sufficient activity, then, at that point, their weight levels will rapidly balloon toward an unfortunate outcome. The more drawn-out casing of this breed makes a higher gamble of back issues and hip dysplasia in the event that they are conveying an excess of weight for a lengthy period. Intervertebral plate illness is normal with overweight Corgis. You'll have to watch the quantity of treats that you give your little guy during preparing and change their standard taking care of appropriately to keep them from consuming an excessive number of calories. Outings to the recreation area and heaps of playing time at home can likewise assist with dealing with this issue really. 7. These canines frequently have their very own psyche. Corgis are in many cases willing and anxious to please, yet they have a difficult streak to them that can become tricky in certain circumstances. In the event that you tenderly open the little guy to different individuals, circumstances, and spots beginning something like 7 weeks, then, at that point, you'll assist the canine with forming into a polite and changed grown-up. Their energy levels and knowledge can make them be extremely obstinate on occasion. However, reward-based preparing can for the most part assist you with battling through that issue. They're regularly pleasant, yet their grouping senses can in some cases take over to cause them to become hyper-zeroed in on a solitary undertaking and disregard you. You should give reliably firm preparation illustrations to your Pembroke or sweatshirt Welsh Corgi to make a positive encounter. In the event that you waver even a little, your canine will deal with taking advantage of that proviso whenever the situation allows. Number 8. Corgis are not typically great with little creatures. In the event that you have different canines at home, a Corgi can frequently fit right in with the pack. Indeed, even felines truly do well with this variety, particularly assuming that the creatures got an opportunity to grow up together. A few Corgis can be dangerous in families where there are little pets since their grouping senses will kick in immediately. Assuming that you have rodents, rabbits, or other little animals as a feature of your pet family, then, at that point, you'll need to regulate your Pembroke or pullover Welsh Corgi cautiously to guarantee that a lamentable situation doesn't happen in your home. Cons of owning Pembroke Welsh Corgi. Pembroke Welsh Corgis are known for their energy, intelligence, and loyalty. They are very protective of their owners and family members and have been known to attack other dogs or strangers that enter their territory. This breed can be aggressive with other animals if they feel they are being threatened, so they should only be allowed on leash in a controlled environment. They also tend to bark excessively, which can become annoying to homeowners who may not want to listen to their barking all day long. Some people find the shedding of hair to be difficult to manage as well because their coats can get matted easily if left unwashed for too long. Whether you lean toward the Pembroke Welsh Corgi or the sweatshirt Welsh Corgi, you'll observe that these canines are shrewd, entertaining, and naughty in fascinating ways. You'll have to deal with their way of life cautiously to stay away from potential medical conditions. However, life will, in general, turn out to be better when this breed is close by. your Corgi needn't bother with being in online entertainment ways to become famous. These well-disposed puppies may be somewhat careful about certain outsiders, yet a speedy scratch behind the ears will generally tackle any issues. The advantages and disadvantages of Corgis are fundamental to consider in the event that this breed is fascinating to you. In the event that you, as of now, have different canines or pets at home, this choice is frequently loaded up with a ton of upsides. So these were all about the pros and cons of owning Pembroke Welsh Corgi. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Give a comment in case of any questions and confusion, and also must click on the bell icon.